Is my sensitivity weirdly low? Let's see. Post that. And then I'll add reblog this as a draft so that I can look at that later and just copy these links without having to open this up like 100 times. There we go. Twitch on my phone so that I can look at the chat as usual. There we go. Okay, all these empty. Yep. Currently, today, I am moving everything in my other base into a chest monster in this ocean monument, considering this is like the best thing I've done so far. Just sort of working through. When I came back onto this world after not playing it for like a year, I didn't remember where anything was, and it really felt like I had very few things in general, which I know can't be right. So that's what I'm doing this time. It's so much greener on my phone than it is on my laptop screen. Regular double chest smelter thing. Whew. Yeah. There's probably some random stuff in that village that I wanted to keep, isn't there? Hopefully this isn't as laggy as the last time I tried streaming this. Oh. Streaming this world. Wow. Whee. Ooh. Now let's see, what's in these barrels? Bunch of stuff that's not super relevant here. I don't think anything in this chest is super relevant aside from the honey. And the beehives, I guess. Everything else I can transfer. What else? What else? Sunflowers, is that what I was using to breed the... Hello! Hello, Dragon V Knight. I'm transferring Minecraft storage. Minecraft Live was crazy. They really put tameable friendly ghasts. That's like awesome. You know what, actually, I can put these in this side. And then just take this barrel with me. Actually, you know what? I think I can handle having fancy... I think I can survive fancy graphics. Yeah. I like the waterlogged leaves. They make me laugh. What's that thing in Warrior Cats where they fill moss with water and then they and then they give them to the elders? Okay. There we go. Is there a chest in here somewhere? Oh, there's one over here. Was this my rabbit breeding? It was. What do I not need here? Might die, quartz. Oh no, the quartz was for that, but I think I'm actually done building that. So I don't need it anymore, probably. There we go. Actually, these two. My rabbit farm, I was feeding them dandelions, because you can do that. If the stream lags, let me know. Ugh. Because I can never tell if it's on my end or not, if the stream is lagging. Hello, ineffective mob spawner. That reminds me, I was gonna make a giant quarry somewhere, but I wasn't sure where. I could make it in the ocean, but I feel like that would annoy me really fast. Wow. There's like 3 foxes in here, right? Yeah, 3 foxes. Okay, food blocks and the emerald ore. Of course, things I don't really know if I necessarily need to store them somewhere here. Fish. I should have a fish chest, except I kind of do already. I kind of already have a fish chest. I should make one for quartz, though. Do I happen to have a chest for nether stuff? Skulk. I could use this area as storage as well. But I want to try to not make too many new chests until I need to. You know what? I will just have a fish chest. There's an ink sac one somewhere, right? Yep. For now. Book. Any other books? There's copper. Acacia. It's crazy. I can't wait for those shaders that I prep my game probably will be too... It will have a difficult time running. need to make a proper enchanting room in the structure, or else I'm going to keep having to go back to my old base to do that. I put wool somewhere, didn't I? I need a good room for an enchantment spot. I could put it in like a corner over here. Or here's a corner I'm not doing anything with that doesn't really go anywhere. I can make it here. Oh, it's raining, right? I know I had wool in a chest somewhere. It was this one, it was this one. Various colored blocks and stuff. It's weird the way things I'm arbitrarily putting in categories versus the things that I'm not. Book. Glass. Oh. Let's see. Alright, white dye. White concrete. Sunflowers. Oop. Stone. Did I make a chest for these? I don't feel like I did. Did I? Oh, I did. There's chests full of those back at the house. You know what? This is 4 blocks. I'm sure 4 shulker boxes. I'm sure I can put most of them in that. Isn't it time? Nope. Hey guys. There's like a lot of space, but I don't really know where I want to put anything. I don't need this. I mean, this seems like a good spot up here to put an enchantment table or something. But I'm not sure. Oop. Not again. Well, lots of inertia. The problem is all this storage sorting is so boring. I don't... It takes forever, and then I'm like... It takes forever. Alright, after I get more stuff out of my house... How? After I get more stuff out of my house, I'm going to start on my quarry. Because I really like those. Nothing more fun than in Minecraft than digging a really big hole for no reason. I'm gonna, like, make, like, a giant, like, glass, like, fishbowl for my gasling once that drops. It's gonna be awesome. Right, there's the Frog Mountain. Frog Hill. 500 dogs. Pirate ship that I didn't do anything with. Ah. Garden, honey copper. Okay, the only thing here is the discs, which is fine to keep here, I think. There was stuff up here that I wanted to sort, wasn't it? I mean, I'd have to move all the... That would take a while to sort. It's these things that I'm... It's these things. Ah, dang it. I love obsidian. I love obsidian so much. I could remake a horse farm somewhere else, I guess. Chests for those. Yay. I have a crafting table in every single room of this house. Oh right, that's where one of my shulker boxes went. It was full of water bottles for no reason. Is there anything else over here that I wanted to move? I've got a carrot farm in the area with the monument, so I don't really need to worry about that. Cake, arrows. These just enough. Oh right. I guess I could put those in there. Alright. Cool. Oh, and I actually got rid of that. Stuff that was in there. Are there cows? I'd have to make a bigger cow farm, probably. But I'm pretty sure I killed all the cows that were nearby. So I'm not entirely sure. Actually, are there any chests in my honey cave? Let's find out, because I don't remember. Okay. Oh. I don't think there's anything over here or there. I swear the bees keep leaving and then drowning. I don't know if they actually stay where they want to be. Isn't it like technically the bats and bees like levitate? They don't fly like things like phantoms or blazes do. They like levitate a certain amount of blocks above where the ground is. And when there's stuff like water or lava, it considers the ground the bottom of those. And which is why bats will fly into lava and bees will drown. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong though. Oh, was I dotting honey around these places? I think I was. It's been a while since I've been in here because I kind of consider it mostly finished. Either way, I don't see any chests. I think this is the last place I put one. Yeah, I don't think there's any chests in here. It would be so funny if I could get, like, a dolphin in these caves. That'd be cool. Yeah, this isn't even a farm. My proper bee farm is in, like, a village that I've made, but I, like, farmed all of the honeycomb to build this place just because it's, like... I mostly just put these in here, the little, the beehives, like, as little decorative things, and to get just more bees in here in general. Because I put, like, proper bee nests in the walls and stuff. And this is where I was trying to breed for... What's it, a blue axolotl? This is where I put all the extras. Are you guys stuck? It's mostly just like a big aesthetic thing that I've done. Because this underneath, above this is just a natural cave that was underneath my house. And I was like, you know what? I don't want any monsters down here. I'm gonna light this whole thing up, replace all the stone with dirt on the ground, and all the walls and ceiling with honeycomb, and just make a giant bee cave, because that sounds fun. That side was the axolotls. I just need to double check to make sure I didn't leave any chests in here. Ow. This is actually, like, all the unique fish that I could find around my, whatever, my ocean monument. I was looking for, like, unique fish, because there's certain fish that will spawn that are, like, you know, recognizable and common, but sometimes it'll spawn, like, a random shape and pattern and color, and I wanted to collect as many of them as I could. Luckily, so far, there hasn't been any crossover between the axolotl side and the fish side, but... Enderman! There's Enderman holes in my house. Do I need to cover this place in moss? I could make this moss instead of dirt. I don't think they can pick up moss. There's like a list of blocks they can and can't. Weh. Whatever. Ah! Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? I didn't know you were here. This is a really random place for you to be. The only time I've been here is just flying over it. I love my bee cave, and I do think that's one of the better things I've ever made in this game. Hi, ineffectual mob farm. But I think my favorite thing on this server, on this world, is this. Because I made a little village. And I, like, traveled 1 billion blocks to find foxes, because I wanted foxes here too. I got, like, one of every kind of villager. Customized their little houses. I gave them all paintings and stuff. Made these kind of, what are those things underwater that are like the mines? The water mines or whatever, that are on chains. I made those, but they're like lightning rods at the top. So that if I'm ever AFK in the Guardian's farm thing, that no one gets turned into a witch. I think this covers the entire place, as far as I can tell. Yeah, this was fun. This took a while. I made a carrot farm in case I wanted to breed them more, to breed the villagers more, which I don't think I will. But I can trade with them also. And for the most part, under here is where I, like, keep all the berries and stuff, so the foxes can just do whatever they want. The foxes just have berries to eat, which means that they're constantly picking them, and if it takes long enough to despawn, I can just sort of run along here and just collect whichever ones that they've left on the ground, because they picked a berry while they're still holding a berry. And you can trade with, I think, the butcher villager, it was, for berries, so this is technically speaking a farm. I just happen to have foxes here too, just because I like them. Aesthetically, I don't know if snow foxes would have been better, because of the sea lanterns. But I realized since I, like, put all the villagers here and stuff, and I made myself a little... I don't exactly know how efficient my farm is, but I made myself a little, like, bed post. I decided I ought to move all my storage stuff, because it's kind of unsorted otherwise. I was like, I need to move all of my items into this place, because this kind of feels like the area I'm in the most. The area I'm in the most anyway, so I might as well make this my home base. Where'd I put the berries? Over here. But even if I'm just transporting stuff, it's so boring. So I'm probably gonna take a break soon and make, like, a quarry, because I really like digging giant holes. Let's see. I'll put... Go. Did you watch Minecraft Live? It was so neat. There were so many neat things in that. Usually I don't really think too hard about like what's in those, but that was neat. I liked those. Alright, I'm bored again. I'm bored again with the storage. Storage is so boring. I'm making a quarry, but first... There we go. That's all the experience. So many of these crystals. You know what? I'm gonna make the outline of this quarry out of this dark prismarine. That's what I'll do. There's, like, a lot of space in here. There's, like, I need to move my potion room and my enchantment room in here somewhere. But I don't want it to be, like, hard to find. Or, like, arbitrary. Oh. I'm probably making the quarry next to this bad mob spawner, because if I do, then I can find caves while I'm doing that and light them up and make this work properly. I didn't spider-proof it, because when I made this, I wasn't really entirely sure how to do that. But, like, it doesn't work very well. But I did put turtle eggs up there to attract the mobs to the center, so reasonably, it's not as hard for the spiders to get stuck. Okay. I was using this area to grow trees. But, okay. This is kind of small. Yeah, no, it needs to be bigger than that. Okay, so by 9 is way too small. How about... That's probably better. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, that's better. Now let's build these walls up so that they're the same height all the way around. Wait. This kind of feels like pool tiles, now that I'm looking at them. Oh, that's not enough. I need ink sacks to make more of this, right? I've got like a fish farm, kind of, near my other base. But it's not really, like, super efficient. It's in this kind of area, but it's one of those just, like, it drags the fish down with magma, and then picks it up with, like, a minecart chest. I don't know how many ink sacks are in there. Does it need to be black dye? It does need to be black dye. Yeah, that does not make a lot. Let's just grab a bunch. Just try to make a whole stack of this. Because I refuse to desecrate this place. I refuse to break apart any of this to collect blocks, just because I like the idea of it mostly being in mint condition, aside from the things that I've added. I don't want to take anything away, unless it's to make room for stuff. Whee! Okay, how big does this quarry area look from above? I think this is way smaller than the one that I made on my desert world. But that's not the end of the world. It's a good start. I can maybe make it... I can expand it, maybe. Once I do more stuff in this world. I just really like digging big holes. Squid, oh squid, wherefore art thou? You know what? I can probably put the blocks a little one block down, probably, right? Underground. Oh. Yeah, I can put this all one block down. What else happened in MCLive that I was going to talk about? I think people are being a little critical of the Minecraft movie. Honestly, it looks kind of silly, and I think it's... I mean... Like, Minecraft has a lot of history and stuff, but I think at its core, to a certain level, it's pretty unserious. I don't think that it needs to be, like hyper-realistic Minecraft, where things are... where everything is 100% accurate, like... I know that most people probably call the blocks by their in-game name, but I get them wrong sometimes. I go, yes, here's my... I honestly can't think of any examples right now, but I know that I do it, probably. No. Where? Come on, almost there. Yes. There we go. I actually don't need any more. Or, well... Everything from the outside I want to cover with that block. Let's see. Any squibbed? Yeah, 4 of them. Should be enough for now, for the second, for right this second. Let's see, it's just the little outside spots that I wanted to cover. Not that this matters. Yep. Aside from that, I'm good. Now I just need to make 1 billion ladders. Actually, I'm gonna go chop down some of these trees. So that I can make a bunch of chests to store a bunch of random stuff. Actually, these I can put in the chest over here, if it's still there. I think it is. Hello, chicken. Yep. I mean, I don't necessarily need ladders because I've got the elytra, but... Still. the last time I did this on my sand world, I like broke into a geode and like meticulously... Arg. Oh wait, no, these guys don't just give you the bad omen effect now, do they? They give you like the potion. Cool. Yeah, I really should make a chest that's more local. Okay. Dum-de-dum. Hear my dog squeaking outside the door. Oh, this is... Enderman put a block up there. Yep. Okay, wait. Is it like if I put this sword in my offhand, this counts as looting? Let's see, how many did that drop? If they're... Where? I know I saw them. Am I blind? I didn't pick them up. Oh, right there. How many did that drop? 2? I don't think that proves anything, actually. That's a... Oh wait, that's the banner, not my shield. Whatever, I'm opening up my... What was it? My iSat music playlist again. Or my stream playlist that happens to have the piano version of the iSat songs, because I do like that one. Grr. Playlists. Just start that over from the beginning. Why not? Anyway, as usual, let me know if the audio is weirdly balanced, because I can't really tell that. There's 2. Whoop. There's 2 dirt blocks on this tree. Eh. That's an odd number, whatever. Put all the dirt in this one. The other stuff that I don't need right now on that other one. You make more torches. music from a piano version of acclaimed indie RPG in Stars in Time, which everybody in the universe should play because it's really good, and made me sob for several hours straight when I was done with it. I've been playing so much Cobblemon recently that sometimes I look out at my landscape in this world and go, where are the Pokemon? Where'd all the Pokemon go? I think this is the story so far. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 I think the only other world where I've made a quarry was on a multiplayer world I made with my husband, and I made it in like a swamp or something, which is a weird place to make a quarry. And I put like hay bales at the bottom, so that if I fell down on accident, it would be okay. Yes, let's play rock, paper, scissors. The boppinest song in the game, rock, paper, scissors tutorial. If I could play these without getting like a copyright strike or something, then I would. But I'm pretty sure that's in the list of music that I could, like these songs in there as they are in the game. I would totally play them if I was allowed to, but I don't think I am. Because the soundtrack is so good. I remember saying somebody that the soundtrack is the weakest part. Heard somebody say that the soundtrack is the weakest part of this game, but like, it's a really good soundtrack, which tells you what the rest of the what the standard of the rest of the game. Let me go take a nap. Oh. Oh, my gummy bear, did you want out? Kitty cat, did you want out of the room? Okay. I'll let you out. Hold on. Here you go. Do 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 do. This is the regular battle theme. I feel like I do this every single time I play this on stream. I just start naming tracks. Like, obviously the hyperfixation station stops whenever it wants. Pokemon's always a main one. Minecraft always is a game that I'd be interested in, that I like playing, no matter what time it is or what I'm doing. So Cobblemon's a great time. Lately, ISAT has been pretty high up on there, though. It's in Stars and Time is just great. The brainworms keep coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. I think I'm gonna put like glass windows if I break into caves with this quarry. I could put signs as well on the edge, like if these are pool tiles, like they have little things underwater or on the outside that tells you how deep it is. I could make like a ladder and then like put signs on the wall of like what the coordinates are. That'd be cute. Boy. See, does my stream pick up the lag? Alright, and then I'll put ores in this one. In fact, actually, I'll just put those there. Free up some inventory space. Oh, okay, does the stream pick up the lag that just happened there? Yeah, it does, I figured. Ah. But... Where? You know what, my bundle full of bundles I could probably put in that. How can I help you, Stardust? Like, I like doing, like, big, long, rambly posts about stuff, but I feel like I would not do well to make some kind of video essay on ISAC, because better people than me have done that already. That's not really a niche that needs to be filled. People have analyzed this game to hell and back. I'm still really disappointed that I can't really properly stream Path of Titans. My husband was saying that he could, like, I could borrow his computer since it's more powerful than mine and stream from there. I mean, I'm hesitant to do that for hard-to-explain reasons. I like my computer. Oh, darkness. Oh, that's some lag. Whee! This is a laptop. It's not like... And it's a pretty good laptop, too. I'm sure if I turned all the graphics down it wouldn't lag, but I like the graphics. I don't want to turn them down. Get myself a better posture in this chair. Yeah. I could ramble about something. I'm trying to think of what I could ramble about. I'm not good at rambling without prompt. Okay, I know that tomorrow I'm gonna do another hardcore stream. Don't know what time of day, but I am doing those on Sundays, I've decided. I'm trying not to play on that world aside from that. Kinda get the biome number 6. It's just gonna be all 3 of the house floors. You're gonna hear this song for a bit. Getting a little bit more complex each time. This is definitely the kind of task that I'd normally be doing, listening to some kind of, like, I don't know, video essay on a piece of media that I don't know anything about. I still really want to find out how to stream my shiny resets, because that's more entertaining with, like, an audience and people talking. So I don't know if it would be as interesting if I don't have too many viewers. Absolute, like, sensory overload, watching a video, streaming it, talking, listening to a video essay. One of those ADHD multitask 500 things to be able to not be bored out of my mind doing one thing over and over again. blocks is that between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not gonna keep up with that, or keep it consistent, but whatever. Floor 3. Yay. Sit up properly in my chair again. If I come across like a lava pool while I'm doing this, I am going to genuinely like turn it all to obsidian and mine it all, because I actually find that weirdly like therapeutic to just mine a lot of obsidian. And I'm pretty sure that makes me weird, because I don't think anybody else likes doing that. There's like a giant like underground like pit on one of my worlds that just is like a giant lava lake, and I'm meticulously mining every single piece of that as obsidian. Just because I like doing that. Because with a good pick, it's not really that, like, time-consuming. I mean, it is, but, like, but it's fun. To me, it's fun. Is this not Ethan? Wait a minute, is this not like a perfect square like I thought it was? Oh no, it's a rectangle, isn't it? It's longer by 1 block on this side, isn't it? Dang. That's unsatisfying. Let's see. That's 18. my gosh, it's 18 by 17 now. Huh? Wait 1 second. Oh, it's okay, doggy. It's no problems. There's no problems. Hi, puppy. He's been worried about me, poor guy. Look, Fergus, look at me. I love you, but if you're gonna bark on my stream, I can't have you in here.
You can come hang out with me.
Play the music some more. Yeah. Okay, let's just extend it by 1 block this way. I'll be unsatisfied if it's... God. Yep! What's this song called? First, oh yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so it's even now, okay. There we go. Oh, there are mobs in here. Cool. I've got like a almost. Okay, that's the horse. I was wondering what that sound was. I've got almost a stack of EXP bottles, so I can repair this pick without having to go anywhere. And I'm trying to build up to a double chest full of the things. Oop. I'm not good at this. I need to, like, have topics that I talk about, otherwise it's just me sort of mining in silence because I'm in a trance, because I'm enjoying myself digging hole. I think I didn't catch Minecraft Live right when it went live. I kind of, like, remembered that it was happening, like, as it was ending, so I ended up, like, skipping through some stuff when I was watching it back. Oh. Because I'm a little impatient. But I liked everything I saw. Some people have been like, it's like... Did I do it wrong again? No, I'm pretty sure this is a square now. Let me see, do the corners line up? Okay, I know, we're fine, we're fine. The corners line up. So go all the ores and stuff. This is just where the stone goes. Oh. Now he's just laying with me. Doggy. Yeah, I'm still streaming. This is like roughly the middle, I think. I should move this bed, actually. Not that it matters. You know what, actually, no, I have to use a rocket to get out of there anyway. Might as well make it farther away to... Oh, it doesn't matter. If I was gonna put ladders down, then it would be okay to maybe... I just didn't... The ladders were kind of annoying, because on my desert world, obviously, there's not really any naturally growing trees. Where? Power of friendship. Where's the middle block? Oh, it says 4 middle blocks, that's it. Right, obviously. I could get like 4 of the sea lanterns and put them there to denote it as like lighting. That's fun. And this is everything else, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Let me go get 4 sea lanterns. Ooh. Whoop. I mean, I've got like 4 beacons up here, so technically speaking, I could make one. I've got all the emeralds in the world. I just... Ugh. I don't know, I like doing things the long way sometimes. What's my pick? Using C4. Like, I would love to just go on a tangent about this game, the game the songs these are from. These songs are from. But it is such a good... I don't want anybody to, like, hear me talk about something spoilery and then know about it before going in, because it's one of those games that's, like, one of those don't look up anything before you play it kind of games. Aside from content warnings, I guess, but, like, that should be true about, like, whatever game you play. Though it does spoil, like, games like Doki Doki Literature Club very heavily by looking up content warnings beforehand. Though that's the kind of game that you have someone you trust look up beforehand to see if anything in there would bother you specifically, and then you play. And I would say maybe that's true for ISAT, but a lot of the content warnings in ISAT are pretty optional or situational. Like, oh, here's a scene that might play if you pursue it, but otherwise you might not know. Otherwise it's entirely likely you don't find it. Because there's a lot of, like, optional tidbits and Easter eggs. Stuff that enhances the story but isn't necessary to understand it. And you can play, like, most of the game without, like, finding most of them. What is it? I think Jello Apocalypse played through it. And based on the bit at the end, based on, like, a bit near the end of the game, it seemed like they didn't actually find, like, most of the cool optional stuff. But they still played it it's still a really long game. Not that I watch Jello Apocalypse, really. Not anymore. think this track, the piano doesn't quite do it justice just because of the way it's meant to be glitchy and distorted. Now that you can tell, it's probably just... You can probably tell it's supposed to be glitchy and distorted just by the way it is in piano, but definitely sounds better with all the, like, kind of noises. Now, I think I said before, this isn't actually a very good mob spawner, but I did put turtle eggs in here that supposedly attract mobs to the center, but barely anything ever spawns in there. There's probably so many spiders just in these corners. Maybe that's why they're hitting the mob cap. Oh, forgot that you can edit signs, just by clicking on them now. Bum 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 bum. Okay, this song, I know this is a part of the game. This is another part of the game I think I cried about the first time. And then the difference in this track is a little bit more subtle compared to the last one. What's different is a little more subtle, I mean. Especially with just piano. Because in the main track, the difference is like in other instruments being absent that aren't F chord that are there in the other version. I know I'm probably not mining super efficiently just because I keep changing how I'm doing it. But that makes it fun. Like digging a hole in the ground. actually being pretty quiet. I honestly didn't think he would be. Oop. That's cute. Heh. There's some more stone back here. Also collections above. Yay! Which song is this? Oh yeah, yeah. I like the aesthetic. I just like the aesthetic of different things I can do with pits. Even if this is like the least efficient way I could be doing this, it's so fun. Making designs via subtraction is fun. This is like the inverse of those pictures you see of like Aztec temples. Or whatever that method of just like blocky steps up or something. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I know there's like, I'm noticing the, that thing where the, what is it in the pickaxe specifically? Like, oh no, they all have little seams that you can see that they haven't fixed yet, which is silly. Like seams on the sort of 3D-ness of the tools. I think it's funny. I think it's part of Minecraft's charm that there's little weird errors like that. Then again, I think a lot of things are charming. Like, I don't like making big farms just because, I don't know, the manual labor part of it is important to me in terms of, I don't know, Minecraft as a game. Felt weird even making like an iron farm on my super flat world. It's like, this isn't me. You're better than this. Not that there's anything wrong with those things. Making, like, automatic farms for stuff. I don't know, I just don't like doing it. Hee. If these are made of different blocks, this will probably look really cool. Okay, I'm tired of this music now. I need something that's more... Okay, I'm just gonna have this on loop. This is more... Maybe this is too upbeat for the simple, monotonous task I'm doing. Whatever. You know what, this is probably one of those good instances of farming for moss via doing this. Because I haven't really done that. Once I get rid of these weird little staircases, I'll bring a moss block down and start doing that instead. Give my pickaxe a little break. think maybe after the stream, my playlist that I'll put together is various versions of these kinds of songs. But like in a, I don't know, a random order. Because I do like these songs. What other songs are my... How come some of these have ads in front of them and some of them don't? That's kind of stupid. I love this one on loop. I like this one. No, they get scrolls in the bottom. I don't think I've ever actually looked at that. That's cute. Well, hi. Glad my my scenery is appreciated. It's not symmetrical. Ugh. Oh, gone already? Alright. Put like a single torch in each corner. I think the whole place is light enough for mobs not to spawn. Oh, what's wrong with my eyes? Ugh. Nothing would make me happier than being able to stream Path of Titans right now, but like, ugh. Because that's much more eventful and spontaneous. I don't think anything unexpected is gonna happen in this hole. I don't know why I titled it the way I did. I don't really have anything to say about Minecraft Live, aside from, yeah, I watched it and I was happy. I really liked the happy ghast. I was surprised that they did that. Okay, but that tells me that that thing in the Minecraft movie where all the piglins are like riding on these gas-pulled things. Like, that wasn't just a thing they made up for the movie. Like, rideable ghasts were an idea in their heads. I wonder if there'll be like a new variant of thing, like how sometimes like zombie piglins will be riding, or is it zombie piglins that ride striders or regular ones? Like how baby piglins will be on baby hoglins sometimes, and zombie piglins will be on striders sometimes. Like, if they're gonna be like a new thing of like piglin brute riding a ghast around, that would be terrifying. But it opens up possibilities for that kind of stuff, which is cool. I would totally like go exploring in the Nether and like get a whole bunch of those things and make a little building that's like a ghast hospital, like a veterinary clinic for baby ghasts. That would be adorable. I would love that. Give him a little lollipop and send him on his way. Okay. Let's get my moss. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. Yeah. I think there's a bunch of bones in my— oh, there's lag. Bunch of bones in my, like, my ineffective mob spawner. So I could probably gather the bone meal I need from there. Oh, there's bone meal in here too. Anyway, moss. You know, let me get my XP bottles again because I need those. problem is getting all these like XP bottles is not very interesting footage. But I ought to spend some time trading with the villager I have for them. Eh. I know that occasionally just regular fish spawn in here, which is probably where that bone meal's from. Yeah. Oop. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, lots of bones. Oh, hello, sir. It's you again. This is a much smaller area than my other things. This is much easier to remove and to get everything. Oh. Oh, bye. Yeah, this is quicker. I think the thing that I was I think the most interesting thing about the quarry that I had on my super flat, not my desert that I keep mentioning, is that like I dug into one of those like overworld fossils when I did it, and it had diamonds in it, and I was like, wait a minute, this can have diamonds in it? Because as far as I know, they could just have coal. It was the first time I'd ever found one, and it just so happened to be the place that I dug my quarry in. It was neat. But just like the geode, I think I destroyed it after I took a screenshot anyway. Yeah. I'll put all the stuff that's not the main moss in here. Actually, yeah, let me just... I'll put the moss up here. What do I need wheat seeds for? Into the pit with you. I think it's so easy to zone out and forget that I'm even streaming this. Aside from the music, because normally I just play it completely silently, but I don't think that's nearly as interesting to... Oh wait, I still need a moss block down there, don't I? I usually just play it completely silently, but I don't think that's interesting to watch or listen to. Just somebody in dead silence, just like zoning out, placing blocks. Oh, that did a lot of damage. I'm fine. That's the only way I'm ever gonna die, honestly. There we go. Oh, there's still a spot here. But I think it's everything else. Put all the moss in here. There's not moss in here. Okay, switching the song. Another ad. Yeah. I think maybe the reason I don't like doing this is just because, or clearing out the pit this way is just because you end up with a lot of moss, and you can't do as much with moss as you can do with stone. Not that moss isn't cool. It's a cool block. Ah. Why do you know my coordinates right now? Wrong button. 44, that's not really very low, is it? Ah! There we go. Phew! Bless me. I need something that I can just play on loop that isn't gonna be repetitive. Work in the study, focus, BGM. Retro game beats 23. 8-bit music for deep focus, no views, 6 hours ago. Is this a live video? No, it's just 19 minutes long. Grr. Let's see. I don't want to, like, just play random stuff before I know what it is. Oh, I listened to this earlier and I thought it sounded a bit like World of Goo music for some reason. Where's the game theory if World of Goo Balls, if the World of Goo Balls are sentient or not? Because everyone talks about them like they are, and clearly they can move. Or the game, whenever, by everyone I mean the game itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How long have I been streaming? Already 2 hours, that's crazy. I think I'll go to 2.5 and then I'll stop. And then I'll be able to stream hardcore tomorrow, which, you know, is actual stuff going on and not this world, which there's nothing going on. I should remake the nether house, not nether, I mean the end house that I made. With the bees and stuff. One, two, three. I really need to get a better... You know what I need to do is I need to stop being mean to myself because I can't think of what to say during a stream. But, you know what? Because if there's one thing that people probably hate listening to more than nothing, is self-depreciation. That's something. It's like, yeah, I don't want to join that streamer, all they do is be mean to themselves. Why am I feel like very stupid. I feel like more stupid than usual. That's fine. What was it I did before when I like got rid of everything? Now if I do it. There we are. Whoop. Big lag spike. Alright, this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna use this. Ooh, hi. What do you sell, sir? Pale moss. You know what? You know what? I'll be right back. That's a block I don't have yet. Oh no, is it? I mean, I think it is. What am I talking about? I found a pale garden that was this, like, less than a chunk big. I think. It was, like, less than a chunk big, and I got some saplings, but there wasn't a creaking heart. I was running over here to get emeralds, but then I realized. I literally do have pale moss. I don't need to give that guy any money. I know I have a bone block storage. Yep, here it is. Where? Where? Wait, this is the mix of all of the Alpic Islands. All variations of this song. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get rid of all this moss and then go and farm this with pale moss instead, because I don't really have any of those blocks. This is probably my favorite song from the game. A game I've not played. Which version is this? This is the... Oh, this is like the nighttime variant. I don't know how that works. And then everything in here. What was that? Which one is this? This is Oleander, right? It is I literally misspoke, but I was right anyway. I've not been checking my time. Oh, I literally have like a minute left if I'm stopping at 2.5 hours. Bleh. I mean, it's not been the most interesting stream, and I haven't really gotten a chance to talk about anything because I couldn't think of anything to talk about. All I did was listen to too much iSat music. Wait. Which one is this? Which one is this? This is... Oh, it's Palm, right. I was trying to think of... I literally couldn't think of her character's name. Oop. It does the same thing, right? And like, oh, it does, it does. Why does it grow regular grass? Oh, it doesn't actually grow any of the other blocks? I thought it did. Okay, that's actually less obstructive. Oh, it overrides the regular boss. That's kind of funny. Oh, it grows on the walls. Okay. That's kind of neat. I know this one. This is, Tianhuo. I need to collect this on the walls with shears, don't I? Eh? No, it's not its own block? That's so sad. What about Silk Touch? No? Oh, that bothers me. That bothers me. That's sad. I thought it was its own thing, but I guess not. Can I bone meal it? No, that's... I guess that's just what happens on the carpet? Oh, well, I can bone meal it to make it taller, but not... Huh. You know what, I guess I'll be done for now. Stretch. Actually, real quick before I'm done, I'm gonna hop on my desert world if it's still here. And then go to my quarry on that one, just because I want to look at it again. Oh, it has been so long. Where the heck am I? Oh no, wait, no, this isn't it. This is the new one. Is there an old one? Oh, the old one was Stoneland, right. The other one was this one. I don't think I actually beat... Oh, I didn't remember that. I did remember this little villager statue that I made. And this little bunny. Oh, I didn't remember that. Man, it's been a while. And there's like a cave over there that's like axolotl land, where I put all my axolotls. I remember I was doing a lot of block palette stuff. I think this was me trying to make a custom tree. Oh yeah, this is where all the axolotls are. Do all of them have names? Yeah, all of them have names. Every single one. Okay, that's Velvet. I just want to stop and look at my old quarry, because this is an old world. Back when the old buffet settings were... Was I making the floor out of bone blocks? That's kind of funny. Oh, this is me setting up a proper strip mine of thing. How far did this I go? How far did the bone blocks extend to? Do I have a... I think I have a skeleton spawner? I literally can't imagine doing all this without one. So I'm assuming I do, but I don't remember where. I'm sure I put like a sign on a wall somewhere that leads to it. Yeah, I didn't go all the way. Ugh. Wait a minute. Okay, I know it's on the left. I mean, it's on the right now, but I don't remember where it is. It's on the Okay, whatever the first opening on this side is where it is, because... Is it over here? Where... It has been so long since I've been in here. I don't even remember the way to my own quarry. Unless I closed it off for some reason, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, I know it's far. I didn't think that the tunnel ended here is the thing. Did I cover it up? I'm so confused. It has been... Surely I kept digging. This is bizarre. I could have sworn this cave went on further. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? This is weird. Yeah, I need to turn this music off. I need to focus. This is the same world that I had this quarry on, so where the heck is it? What? Alright, you know what? You know what? Never mind. I can't find it. End of stream. Whatever. Thank you all. Thank you to everybody who joined. See you guys tomorrow if you want to tune in for my my hardcore stream, because that's happening tomorrow. Probably around